Welcome back to the channel. My name is Thomas Fletcher and I'm the host of the Military Social Work Network. If you're new to the channel, please do me a favor by smashing that like button, by subscribing to the channel, and by sharing this video with your social work colleagues and friends. The purpose of this channel is to create a community of hope and support where military and aspiring military social workers can come for relevant news, information, and inspiration. Well, welcome back. We are continuing our inspirational series on women's mental health military leaders. And today we will be discussing the life and service of the first female 4-star general in the U.S. military, and that is General Ann Dunwoody. Ann Elizabeth Dunwoody is a retired general of the United States Army. She was the first woman in United States military and uniformed service history to achieve a 4-star officer rank, receiving her 4th star on November 14th, 2008. So let's look at her life. Dunwoody was born in 1953 at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, to Elizabeth and Harold Dunwoody. Her father was a career Army officer, and the family lived in Germany and Belgium while she was growing up. She graduated from Supreme Headquarters Allied Powers Europe, otherwise known as SHAPE, American High School in 1971. At age 5, Dunwoody decided she wanted nothing more than to become a doctor or nurse. Although she came from a family with a strong tradition of military service, she had very little interest in serving in the military. After high school, Dunwoody attended State University of New York College at Cortland. During her junior year of college, Dunwoody attended a 4-week Army introductory program that could be continued if interested, with an 11-week women's officer orientation, which then led to a 2-year commitment. In 1975, she committed and became a second lieutenant in the Quartermaster Corps, where she learned to jump from airplanes. Nice. It was then that she realized the Army was an organization that was as values-based as the family I came out of. And to find probably my real passion was soldiering. I just didn't know it because I had never experienced it. That's a direct quote from General Dunwoody. In 1975, Dunwoody graduated from State University of New York College at Cortland with a degree in physical education. Cortland is a top 10 school in that field and was direct commissioned into the Women's Army Corps. Dunwoody's first assignment was as a platoon leader with the 226 Maintenance Company, 100th Supply and Services Battalion at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. During her 30 years as a Quartermaster Corps officer, she commanded the 226th Maintenance Company, Fort Sill, Oklahoma, 5th Quartermaster Detachment Airborne at Kaiserslautern, Germany, the 407th Supply and Service Battalion, 782nd Main Support Battalion, Fort Bragg, North Carolina, the 10th Mountain Division Support Command, Fort Drummond, New York, the 1st Corps Support Command at Fort Bragg, North Carolina, the Military Traffic Management Command, Military Service Deployment and Distribution Command, Alexandria, Virginia, and the Combined Arms Support Command at Fort Lee, Virginia. Dunwoody's major staff assignments include service as the parachute officer of the 82nd Airborne Division, strategic planner for the Chief of Staff of the Army, executive officer to the Director of Defense Logistics Agency, and Deputy Chief of Staff for Logistics G4. From May 1989 to May 1991, Dunwoody served as executive officer and later division parachute officer for the 407th Supply and Transportation Battalion, 82nd Airborne Division, at Fort Bragg, and deployed to Saudi Arabia for Operation Desert Storm, Desert Shield. In 2001, as the 1st Corps Support Command Commander, she deployed the Logistics Task Force in support of Operation Enduring Freedom and stood up the Joint Logistics Command in Uzbekistan in support of Combined Joint Task Force, CJTF 180. As Commander of Surface Deployment and Distribution Command, she supported the largest deployment and redeployment of United States forces since World War II. Dunwoody, along with George W. Casey Jr., were avid in pushing for a decrease in sexual assault within the United States Army. Dunwoody believes that the United States Army should set an example for the rest of the world and that they have critical work left to do in order to significantly decrease sexual assault, but they are making progress. Dunwoody was in charge of all Army logistics. Her education came from the Florida Institute of Technology and the Industrial College of the Armed Forces. During her career, Dunwoody managed the largest global logistics command in Army history, which included 69,000 military and civilians located in all 50 states and more than 140 countries. Along with that, she managed a budget of $60 billion and was responsible for oversight of approximately $70 billion in service contracts and managed and operationalized the Army's global supply chain for numerous engagements. Army Chief of Staff General Ray Odierno claimed that Dunwoody was quite simply the best logistician the Army has ever had. Dunwoody participated with First Lady Michelle Obama in a forum for promising girls in Washington, D.C. public schools in March 2009. Dunwoody officially retired from the United States Army after 37 years on August 15, 2012. So let's review some career first. Among her notable first, she became the first woman to command a battalion in the 82nd Airborne in 1992. She became Fort Bragg's first female general officer in 2000. She became the first woman to command the Combined Arts Support Command at Fort Lee, Virginia in 2004. And in 2005, Dunwoody became the first female soldier to achieve 3-star rank since Lieutenant General Claudia J. Kennedy, the former Deputy Chief of Staff for Intelligence, who retired in 2000. On November 14, 2008, Dunwoody became the first woman in United States military history to achieve the rank of 4-star general. Her promotion ceremony was held at the Pentagon with introductory speeches by United States Secretary of Defense Robert Gates and Army Chief of Staff General George W. Casey. Wow, what an inspirational career and life of service. Let's take a look at her military awards. So Dunwoody's military awards and decorations include Master Parachutist Badge, Parachute Rigger Badge, Army Staff Identification Badge, 82nd Infantry Division Combat Service Identification Badge, Silver German Parachutist Badge, U.S. Army Quartermaster Corps Distinctive Unit Insignia, Army Distinguished Service Medal with 1 bronze oat leaf cluster, Defense Superior Service Medal, Legion of Merit with two bronze oak leaf clusters, Defense Meritorious Service Medal, Meritorious Service Medal with 6 oak leaf clusters, Army Commendation Medal, Army Achievement Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters, Joint Meritorious Unit Award, Meritorious Unit Commendation with 4 oak leaf clusters, National Defense Service Medal with 1 service star, Southwest Asia Service Medal with 2 service stars, Global War and Terrorism Service Medal, Armed Forces Reserve Medal, Army Service Ribbon, Army Overseas Service Ribbon, French National Order of Merit, degree unknown, Kuwait Liberation Medal from Saudi Arabia, and Kuwait Liberation Medal from Kuwait. And she has many more honors. But I will stop there. And I just want to reflect on what an inspirational life. And again, this is a woman who is a trailblazer. This is a woman who excelled at the field of soldiering. And this is a woman who was able to break through that glass ceiling and be a trailblazer for many women, that are in the service now. But again, I think I think her career and her life of service really is inspirational for all of us, regardless of gender, regardless of race, ethnicity. This is another person that I'm highlighting who is a role model of success, of hard work, of dedication, perseverance. And that's what's really inspirational for me. So that's why I wanted to share her story. And I want to thank you all for watching. And for all the social workers out there, thank you for the work that you do every day for your clients, for your agency, and for the profession. Please continue to support each other and yourselves. Bye for now.